Our first guest up here, this gentleman, was just invited to the North Carolina Comedy Festival. He also works military bases all over the country because he was in the Navy. Folks, how about a night then for Charlie Gadd?
Awesome. So, I am Charlie Gadd. Thank you. Hi, it's nice to meet you. Introductions are in order. Everybody, let's go. Right here. Okay, we'll save that for later. So, you're probably looking up here about now, thinking tough guy. Probably. It's kind of true. I grew up in a tough neighborhood, south side of Chicago. Yeah, I grew up in Mississippi, so it's really tough the further south you get. It's interesting because I went home for Thanksgiving, and as I was crossing the state line, it said, "Welcome to Mississippi. It's not the end of the world, but you can see it from here." Okay. That's a little better, though. When I was growing up there as a little boy, it was, "Welcome to Mississippi. Yeah, we can read." When I go home these days, it's kind of interesting because, a lot of people see me as a city guy, so you tend to give me a lot of shit about stuff. Like, I was home the other day, and, somebody's up to me and is like, "Hey, Charlie, you ain't got no girlfriend, boy. You got a few gray hairs. Ain't got no kids. Sister Jamie's got a couple kids. What are you, gay?" I was like, "Thanks a lot, Dad." And Jamie's still 16, right? So I don't know if that's an accomplishment. Just saying. My dad was an interesting character. He was a highway patrolman for 31 years and an alcoholic for 32. So that was fun on a Friday night, hanging out with your friends. You get the squad car, pull up behind you. Woo! "Hey, Charlie, you boys been drinking tonight?" "No, Dad, we're not. We're doing good." "Well, shit, boy, you better get started. I'm a six-pack idiot." "Here's your 20. I'll put your name down to the liquor store. You'll be all right." And that was the guy I had to go to for my dating advice. Visualize this, ladies. The big beer belly, accentuated by the Hager elastic waistband pants. And that was a good look. I was like, "Hey, Dad, how do you talk to girls? What am I supposed to say?" "Shit, Charlie, it's easy. It's all you got to do. You just drive up to them like this and you go, 'Get the truck.' All you got to do." You laugh, but that shit works in Mississippi. I've done it. But, I moved up here to Chicago, and you girls didn't like them, and I was spitting on you, so, that's why I'm on that Match.com. Who's with me? Been there? Okay. Along with my braces, this makes me really attractive to be a 37-year-old man on Match.com. I don't get bothered by the online dating thing. I think it's okay. Yeah. But men and women do approach it differently. The women, they actually read the profiles. Nah, guys, we just look at the photos. That's all there is to it. And that's bad, guys, that's kind of shallow. We shouldn't do that, okay? But, fellas, if she's got that photo cropped off to here, don't do it. Don't do it. I've been there. It wasn't pretty. But you do get good at finding like the good and the bad photos, you know? Like you know which ones are keepers, right? Like if it's a picture of the girl in a bikini, keeper, right? Picture of a girl holding a couple of beers in her hands, keeper. A picture of a girl with a couple of her cats, done. Get out of there. Don't do that. Now, I like cats, don't get me wrong. Just don't think we need them in the photos. Match.com. I mean, because, you know, I'll tell you how much I like cats. I just dated a cougar recently. That's how committed I am to cats. And if you haven't done that, fellas, I recommend it. It's awesome. Because cougars are caring, they're appreciative, and when your mom comes into town with somebody for her to hang out with, it's a package deal. Awesome. And cougars, you know, a lot of good traits. Like to cook, like each day, you know, make me my bologna and cheese sandwich, cut off the crust, put it in my Spider-Man lunchbox. There you go, Charlie. Have a good day. And, you know, tell you what, cougars like lots of sex. So be prepared. And that's good, right? I mean, you know, cougars are kind of like, they remind me of a rookie in the Major League Baseball. Like, they'll go a full 160-game season. They don't want to skip a day. Okay? Guys, a little tougher. We're more like the veterans. We get injured a little bit. We try to keep up. And I'll just tell you, doubleheaders, I couldn't do it. I tried. So I was in the Navy, you guys. I was out there protecting your freedom. Give it up. I was in charge of the soda and the potato chips. And the Twizzlers. Because that shit's important. Okay? And, you know, like one day I went up to my boss and was like, sir, seriously, like I have a college degree. I could be doing a little bit better than this. He's like, all right, Gadd, well, let's check out your profile. Says here you've got a degree in English from the University of Mississippi. I think you're about where you need to be, boy. You're good. Let on out. I thought it might help my dating life, you know, man in uniform. Nope. Because I ran out of things to say. Like, hey, Susie, you look great in that same thing you wore yesterday. Jane, I really love the way you balled up your hair underneath that cap. It's looking good on you. Want some Twizzlers? They're free. I run the store. So I don't know if you guys have watched this American Idol, kind of a big show. Yeah, like that? Like that? What I don't get about the whole American Idol is the results show. The person who loses gets to sing again. What? Your ass lost. We don't want to hear you sing that shit again. That's why we voted you off. You don't get that in like other things in life. Like, hey Johnson, you're fired. But before you go, could you do that fucked up PowerPoint presentation for us just one more time? Thanks you guys, I've been Charlie Gadd.